I think the next point I also wanted to touch on, I've already said it, it distracts me from things that are going on in my life that I don't like. So conflicts that I am having with other relationships in my life, or just things that are stressing me, or just challenges that you have, that things that make you sad. I swear to God, guys, I'm not even lying. When I'm editing, I forget. I don't know. Am I the only one that experiences it? But like, when I'm editing a video, like, I could be sad about something or something that has happened or someone, and then once I start editing, like, it doesn't exist. I literally forget it. I'm so immersed in it. Even now that I'm recording, it's now that I said it. But all the problems I have, forget the job search, any other thing, I don't remember. Like, doesn't exist. And I feel like that is such a beautiful thing to have. I don't know. I just feel so happy that I have this for myself. I feel like it's an escape and a gift. Does that make sense? And I love that I discovered this creative platform at this time of my life because it has literally saved me. So yeah, so let's talk about why this is working for me. So I'm someone who, like I said, is very expressive. I like to talk about my feelings, emotions, and my outlet previously was journaling. So either writing or writing on my phone. But this has become way better because I get to talk and not just write, and I get to talk and feel like I'm talking to an audience. Does that make sense? It also actually gives you confidence in different parts of your life, and it boosts your self esteem. I think to an extent, I really have good self esteem, but like everyone, it fluctuates. But just knowing that you're able to talk to a camera and present yourself and put yourself out there for criticism, I've not really gotten any hate comments, but I know that eventually that would happen, and I'm putting myself at a risk for that. And then another thing that makes it better is you feel like you're creating something when you're editing. I love how when I put like blank video on CapCut and then I add the color grading, I add the edits, the captions, the sounds, the transitions, and guys, it just looks so beautiful. And I'm like, wow, Zainab, you really did this. It's like painting on a blank canvas, but like something that I don't know. It's just such a nice feeling. It makes you feel productive. It makes you feel like you have achieved something. And then for me, it makes me feel like I have control over something compared, since a lot of things in my life I don't really have control over them now. So it's just a really beautiful feeling, and I really hope that a lot of people are able to experience that. You guys, another amazing feeling is when you post it. So I have this thing when you see yourself on the YouTube platform, when you, I don't know, like this. And one thing I love for me that I love to do is I love to add timestamps to my video. I hate when I open a YouTube video, it doesn't have timestamps. Like, I don't care whether you're interested. Yes, you're interested. Yes, you keep us retented, or what's the your retention? What's the English, guys? Oh my god, I don't know. You're able to keep up. You guys know that English, the retention, whatever. I don't care, but I still want to be able to skip to certain parts and then later go back to certain parts. And that's actually how I also feel about myself because I talk a lot and I have a lot of videos on my channel. I don't want to look back and feel like, what's she talking about? What is this video about? I want to be able to skip and see timestamps. So when I upload my videos and when it's published and I'm able to click on the video and then you can just see yourself on like the YouTube platform and then you see your title and then your name and you're able to skip to places. I don't know. It just feels nice. You just feel like really proud of yourself that you've done something, you've achieved something. Even if you don't have any views, find joy in like creating, find joy in being proud of yourself that you were able to do this. You were able to put yourself out there. It's not like TikTok or Instagram. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's not like you just posted. You went through the whole process of editing, making sure that you said, and then even being articulate. Guys, another thing, it has helped me so much with my confidence, a whole lot of things like talking. I feel very insecure about how I talk. Sometimes I feel like I ramble a lot. I feel like I don't have all these big words that people use. I'm just really self-conscious about that. And I act like I'm okay when I talk online, even when I'm watching my videos, I'm like, oh, Zainab, what are you saying? But still, oh my God. But I still put myself out there. I still do it. So it just gives you confidence over time. I hope I'm not repeating myself. One last thing I want to add is like just the confidence of knowing that I am showing up truly the way I am, like, vulnerable, authentically. When I'm sad about something, the fact that I am able to actually put it out there for people to like, it's just this confidence of being like, I am enough. Putting myself out there is enough. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense, but not being performative and just putting yourself out there. There's just this confidence boosts that it adds to you. It actually even helps you navigate like, your real life because it's like if I'm able to put myself out there with all my flaws and things that I am still insecure about, and I still put myself out there, then I don't know, it will just help you also show up better in the world, feel more confident about who you are as a person. Another point, sometimes I doubt myself because I'm a doubter. I like to doubt myself. And I'm like, oh, Zainab, because sometimes I'm shocked at how much joy this thing gives me considering, like I said, there's a whole lot of things going wrong. And I tend to like, "Oh, do you really like this thing? Is this just a phase?" And times without number has proven to me that this is not a phase. This is actually something I'm passionate about and I enjoy. So, for example, I came back from an interview, guys. I didn't get it. They called back, and guys, I was devastated. I was literally sad. I was so sad. I cried, and then I was in this way, and I was like, "Oh, let me record a video talking about how I this thing," and I did not even have an idea for a thumbnail or whatever. And then I sat down, and it was just so crazy. I had to put a whole table on my bed, and then I had books on the table, and I had the iPad on the book, and I took this huge water bottle that I had. It was like 5 liter as that bottle to balance the back of the iPad, and I sat down. I had pillows on the bed so that I would. It was a whole process, and then I sat down and I recorded almost a 30 minutes video just talking, and then looking back, not even looking back, I clearly remember when I was done with the video, even though it was a sad video, but I felt better. Genuinely, I was happy. Actually felt happy and better after recording that video. And it felt like losing that interview was not even a problem. Like, can you imagine? What did I have in my life that could have given me that type of happiness or like fulfillment or contentment? I don't even know what the English is. Immediately after feeling like you've lost something that you wanted so much. And you guys were like, I was so happy. I was good. It did not even feel like I had lost anything. That's when I knew that this is something like I truly love. One more thing that I have realized that I love is scripting. I never thought I liked scripting at first because most of my videos in the beginning were not really videos that needed a script. So now that I am making like more value-based videos, I haven't started posting them, but they're like mostly about Bristol or accommodation. So you have to do a lot of research, and I don't want those videos to be like this where I'm rambling or going off point. Like those are strictly of value. I want to help people, so I need to make sure that I have the right information, and I need to make sure that I am in flow. So I do it myself. Like I sit down and I write, and I'm like, okay, say this, then you say this. You get what I mean? So people find that daunting, but then I actually enjoy the process. I actually enjoy going to do research and fact checking and making sure that I'm putting in the right location or I'm getting the right information and just inputting it. I use Notion to draft my scripts, and then I use Miller Notes to structure the scripts properly. You guys, another thing, there's a whole system I have. Like, I have gone through a lot of hits and misses with this whole YouTube thing. I have found like systems and ways that just makes this process easier for me, because in as much as I keep saying that I enjoy, it can actually be daunting. And one thing I have learned to do is, because to show you how much I love it, is like I try to protect this gift that I have. So sometimes when I realize that I am focusing on it too much and I've been going at it for like hours, I tend to force myself to actually take a break, even though I don't want to, because I have learned from previous experience, even though you love something, when you do it too much and you're too fixated on it, you tend to lose the joy and you get burnt out. And I hate being burnt out. I hate burnout. I have experienced it. Not a nice feeling. It takes me so long to recover, and I don't want that to happen to me with this, because this is the only thing saving my life right now. So I have a whole system. I think I'll make like videos about what systems help me with like editing or scripting or like just posting schedule stuff like that. I'll talk about that later. So this video is not long, because well, like, I can see that it's actually already longer than I intended, but oh well. Next thing I want to talk about is, I think I have already touched on this, but I already have it here. Just talking about how, although I have 8 to 9 subscribers and 40 plus videos, it still doesn't really bother me. I don't want to say I'm not seeking validation, but now this is not the phase I am at. I think the only videos where I think I would be seeking validation honestly from is like value based videos, the ones that I put in so much effort to research. I want to feel like I am actually helping people, and I want to get feedback from those. But like, in general, on my channel now, it's just videos about me. For me, I feel seen by myself. I am proud of myself. I feel like this platform is actually giving me much more than I am giving it, basically. So now I'm going to talk about my ritual around like creating on YouTube. So basically my schedule. So I post 2 long form videos every week. So that's Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I post shorts every day and sometimes 2 shorts a day. I know that sounds like a lot, but I am going to explain to you how I do that on a video that I have uploaded on my channel. So just watch out for that. I promise it's not really as daunting as it seems. And for some people that post every day on YouTube, that's a lot, that's good. But for me, I want to do it like a sustainable way where it doesn't burn me out. Like I said, I'm really trying to preserve this gift. And I understand that with the excitement I have now, I'm actually able to post long form videos every day, but then they won't be as valuable. And even though like I'll just feel burnt out no matter what, I'm not a machine. And then even the value based videos I want, then I won't be able to put in much effort into them and do like good research and give out value and good information. So I wanted to do 3 times a week or 4 times a week, but I've just realized that it's not sustainable. Also, considering I will soon start working, I don't know. I'm just not going to do that. And guys, another thing is like I have so many videos. Like now, today we're in March, but I have videos actually scheduled till like April. And sometimes I'm just tempted to have them post immediately or like quickly. But then I'm like, Zainab, patience, be careful, because I don't want to look back and feel like I haven't posted on days that I said I want to post, even though no one is expecting that of me because no one asked. I'm the only one watching the videos. But then I just want to be consistent. Does that make sense? A way that has made this easy for me, you guys, is having a hard disk. So my storage is not a lot. So what I do is when I record a video, I just put it on my hard disk. I have so many videos that I have like that I haven't edited. Not so many, but like a lot of videos, like even my talking videos that I have recorded, but then I haven't edited them and I am procrastinating on that. YouTube is actually a lot, you guys, because you have to think about the description, then the tags, then you have to think about editing, then what you're saying, how it comes across. Even with this whole diary style videos that look low effort, like, there's actually a lot that goes behind it, because even the energy of sitting down to record this and then making sure that I am saying what makes sense and then making sure that what I'm saying is structured. Like I said, I like to have timestamps. And then when you record the video, you have to sit down and edit it. Another thing that I think has helped me with YouTube, and I think it's a tip everyone should take, is if you're a YouTuber, so there are certain things that I like to see in YouTube videos, or I like to see things a certain way. So I just try to do what I like to see. I like to put myself in the shoes of a viewer. So even though I'm saying like this is for me, but then I still do it in a way that in future, if someone is watching, I want the experience to be enjoyable for them. I want them to enjoy what they're watching because I am putting it out there. A two-way thing. Does that make sense? You guys, I'm getting tired. I've been here for like how many minutes? What else? Oh my god, another ritual that I have is editing. So what I do is, because it's Ramadan now, to show you how serious I'm about this thing, it actually occupies my day. So after sahur, which is the time where we eat before our fast starts, after I'm done with my prayer and I'm done reading Quran and everything, I sit down, you guys, and I edit, or I anything related to YouTube, either editing or writing descriptions or timestamps, whatever. I do that. I do that for like 3 hours, so maybe from 6 to like 9, and then I go to sleep. So after I wake up, before it's like evening time for us to break our fast, after I'm done praying, and sometimes I read Quran in the day, I still find time to like edit or have shorts scheduled, because I schedule everything. This is how I'm able to like enjoy this process. I don't post in real time. I schedule ahead. So I could literally not enter YouTube for a whole week, or I think at this point, like a whole month, and I have videos that would keep uploading. But that also takes time, because it also takes time for me to sit down and schedule those videos and write the right description and tags. Yes, all those things. Oh my God, another thing, I also work on my thumbnail. The whole thumbnail thing is a whole, let's not get into that because this video is going to be longer than it should be. But the next thing I want to talk about is things I have learned about myself. I have learned that I am actually very creative. You guys, you know when people say, "Oh, this person is a creative," I never thought of myself as a creative, but now I'm claiming that title. I've been on YouTube now for almost 3 months. And then even in the first 1 to 2 months when I was doing things, I was like, I don't think I'm creative. But then now with the way I add some transitions and some ideas that I get out of nowhere, and then it looks nice. It's giving creativity, it's giving smart, it's giving artist. So I'm claiming it. Wallahi, before I